TimeCrafters has about 21 brands coming into the New York City, many who are showing watches here for the first time ever on the US soil. So I've been working with the brands to make sure that they're showcasing their best pieces. A lot of them have watches that have never been seen, watches that are $1 million watches, watches that have complications we've never seen before. Additionally, we have some great exhibits with watchmakers showing how they do their craft and how they fit thousands of tiny pieces into a movement. You can't see watches of this magnitude without going to Switzerland. Here we're doing it in America.
So, as I hope everybody knows, Audemars Piguet is the last family-owned company in the watch world. And a lot of people thought we would die, and actually 40 years later, we're actually proud to say we are 40 years young. I think the glass is half full, meaning that we have a long way to go. We still need to educate people. We still need to educate the crowd that we're going to see over the next few days. Still very few people know what true watchmaking is and who we are at Audemars Piguet and what we stand for.
The Manifesto of Time is something that Dominique has thought as a new way of creating a complicated watch. So normally you start from the basic and you add the complication. He does the opposite. So it's really an incredible project that we are very, very proud to do it together.
You know, Gérard Perregaux, that's 220 years of history, both as a tradition house and also a house of innovation. And it is obvious that for a creator, it's particularly exceptional to be able to have a chance to write and to create a new basis, to write a new page, to go on an adventure with Gérard Perregaux.
Watches are extremely important to Harry Winston. They're actually an essential part of our growth strategy. With the Opus series, we partner every year with the most brilliant minds, and we're very excited to have Emmanuel Boucher, the watchmaker of Opus 12, here with us at TimeCrafters this year.
Richard Mille is a watch brand that launched just 11 years ago, so it's very new compared to a lot of the brands here. This is our flyback chronograph, and it's our most popular men's watch. Another exciting limited edition we have is the RM18, homage to Boucheron. And Boucheron, of course, is the famous Parisian jewelry maker. It's a beautiful 18-karat white gold case. And then inside, that's where the precious stones are. They're functioning as part of the movement. So that's an exciting piece we have here too.
Well, for sure, TimeCrafter in the U.S. market is a place where you can expose with quality and you can make consumer and press understand what your values are, no? What your codes of the brand are. And so we are launching the Orto now. And so it was a perfect moment to present it to the U.S. market. Well, here it is. So I'm wearing it now. It comes in two references, in steel alligator and pin gold alligator. The exercise of the style is to stand out. So it's for those people who want to not follow the stream, men and women who want to be show their own personality and their own taste in a different way.
One of the great things about Baume & Mercier is that since its inception, we have really focused primarily on, or specifically on, timepieces. So we are a brand that really is about timepieces, both for men's and for ladies. And a very interesting side note is that we are one of the first brands to really specialize in making ladies' timepieces. Well, a couple of things that we're announcing today is the first time that we've actually brought the historical pieces to the United States, pieces that we've amassed over decades. So we have those on exhibit here at TimeCrafters for the first time. And then we also have some new pieces that we've introduced this year. We have watches for ladies in the Linea collection, which are very versatile for a woman to change from day to night. And then we also have some watches, some new timepieces in the men's Capeland collection, which is our sporty collection.
Well, Sotheby's has been working with gem quality diamonds for many, many years now. We have a huge history in selling the most important stones in the world at auction. And back in 2005 now, Sotheby's launched a business, a private sale business of diamonds. this is called Sotheby's Diamonds, and the concept is mine to market. So we are bringing diamonds directly from the mine, complying with the United Nations resolutions, designing jewelry, and really marrying diamonds with art, creating wearable objets. And behind me you will see some fantastic examples of that. It's an 80 carat, 80.69 carat, intense yellow diamond, cut to perfection, where when I actually move the stone ever so slightly from side to side, it's almost as if it's breathing. And that is because it's highlighting perfect symmetry. This is a 28 carat D-color, flawless. This is pure perfection. Very few things in this world can be perfect. What we're holding here is one of them. Our clients are looking for this, it's this quest for perfection, the best of the best, and that's where Sotheby's really does fit in. And being part of TimeCrafters, this watchmakers pay the most minute detail, and that's exactly what we do with our diamonds.
Well, Hublot was a brand that was developed in 1980, and it was, Hublot means porthole of a boat, so it was inspired by kind of this active and sporting life. With regards to Ferrari, they're really the perfect partner for us, which is why we're using TimeCrafters to highlight our relationship and for the first time show the Big Bang Ferrari piece. It's so inspired by the vehicle and by the design of Ferrari without being so overt. Everyone's really pretty excited because it's so unique and it so represents the brand and sort of this embodiment of our relationship. You don't always see a Ferrari in the middle of a watch fair, so we're pretty excited by it, and it seems to be attracting a lot of attention as well.
I think it's fair to say that Frédéric Constant is one of the youngest brands around at TimeCrafters here. Frédéric Constant was established in 1988, so it's a relatively young brand. The idea behind the brand was to create high-end watches at sensible prices. We are introducing this year again two novelties. The first one is the most high-end. It's a tourbillon. It's the slimline tourbillon. So it's a very thin watch, or a relatively thin watch for a tourbillon. And the second novelty is the World Timer Manufacture. And this is a watch that shows simultaneously the time zone in 24 different time zones. All adjustable via the crown. So very easy to operate and a stunning watch.
Oris has been around for over 180 years. We still make watches from the same small mountain village in the Swiss Jura Mountains. We only make mechanical watches. We pride ourselves of making a very functional watch. For example, when you look at the watch that I hold in my hands here, which is from our Pro Diver collection, it's 1,000 meters waterproof. It's all screw down crowns and pushers. The special feature here is that locked bezel. You have to lift it in order to operate it, so that gives additional security. So you see, there goes a lot of thinking into what we do, and the result is a very thought out product.